at me or something when we're going already. Oh, right now. Oh, that's pretty fast.
Yeah.
Oh,
Hello.
Right.
oh, I'm here
Surprise.
already.
You're here.
Oh,
Shocked always. I'm always shocked. Like
This
we don't
time
even
was
like I don't even know what the fuck we're doing.
a little more than normal, though.
You know,
for sure.
welcome to As the Rotor Turns. Gotta
Thank
get this right out of the way. Stay on time and on topic here today. We'll try. So this is the opinion of Carlos, me,
Yep.
and you, baby. Hey,
Hey.
I love you. And
I love you.
not the opinion of anybody that gives us a job,
Nope.
hires us, students, or the most wonderful, handsome, glorious hair, Dr. Benjamin Abbo, or the College of Emergency Physicians, or anybody that works there. That's not their opinion. It's my opinion, you know. And
Yep.
if I'm going to say anything that offends you, well, yeah, I'll
You should turn it off.
turn her the fuck off. Welcome, Pablo.
Hola.
You know, Pablo's on the microphone there,
What's up?
and Pablo's tired, man.
I am.
He's been out there battling the fucking winds today, and then you got the hippo and Patricio. You got like a Mexican and a half Puerto Rican.
Yeah, I don't know what to do. I really don't know what to do.
What are you doing with your hands
pretty
right
much on
now?
top of it.
Touching buttons over there.
Yeah, he's
Don't let him touch too many buttons.
full dose.
So, like, don't touch the red button, whatever you do.
Which one? The one that goes. Yeah, that's it. That's the one.
So, Patricio's back from being half dead.
Yes.
So, how bad was your COVID?
It's the only thing that sucked was being in quarantine. But
Yeah.
the only benefit from that was me catching up with all the shows. Finally finished the final season of Stranger Things, and I mean, my fiance took really good care of me
No
throughout that whole
shit,
time.
huh?
She was there for me, cooked for me, because you know when we get sick, we become big babies.
What?
Not me, though.
What do you mean?
I don't have a single ounce of bitch in me. I don't. You got anything to say about that? No. So this week we had the air medical class.
I'm not saying anything. I love you.
I love you.
Yeah, there you
And I need medicine later.
go.
Your ass will, your oil will be checked later.
Penicillin.
What you
Thank
know,
you.
like I don't think Jamie knows that you're an oil checker at strip
I'm
bars.
not.
We talked about this.
Yeah,
We have, and he's such a liar.
Jamie, I'm gonna tell you this. We left the other day like 2 minutes
Thank
before Trish checked somebody's oil. That's true. That's legitimate.
It's not true.
Yeah,
Thank you.
absolutely. Hey, back to business. So this week we had the air medical class, and which is always a long ass freaking
Jamie,
week.
I'll take that one. Thanks.
Which is always a long week, and then this week it was like colder than shit.
Mhm.
Very cold.
Yeah, it was like the coldest one we've ever had. I mean, we had to wear dry suits today. The hippo was cold.
Yes.
Rob almost died. He's the worst cop
Yeah,
in
he did.
the whole entire world.
Yeah, he definitely.
I like how he left pretending like he had to go do like some 1075s and some shit like that. You know, he had a crime in progress. He's caught no robbers the whole time he's been out there. You know, crime is up on the rise in Orange County, and this guy's over there allegedly
Allegedly.
solving crimes.
Yes.
You know, he don't do shit.
That's what he says.
Yeah, he's a horrible cop. Great scuba diver though.
He is.
Bad cop.
Okay.
So, what's your thoughts from this week, there, Hippo man?
It was a lot of fun. We had a lot of very smart people in class with us, and it was enlightening.
You'll get to hear from him.
It was tiring. It was long nights, early mornings.
You did good, man. You were there a lot. You were there a lot
Earlier than we were.
than we were.
Yeah. Well, we're just trying to set stuff up. Trying to make it easier on everybody.
I will say, man, that this is the first time that I'm not the first one there, which is very fucking nice. I'm not the last one to leave, which is very nice too. So, I do appreciate that. And it's awesome having Amanda doing a lot of shit because tomorrow isn't a really bad day for me. Like,
right.
Normally this week goes by and like now I spend like the next 4 days trying to catch up on all the shit that I didn't answer for a whole week. And then like certificates and putting in CEs and doing all this stuff. A lot of that shit is pretty much completed.
Yep.
And I will just be looking over it. Now we had some fuck ups throughout the week.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We don't have a down pat yet.
Yeah. I mean, there's some, but it is kind of like a really cool thing to look back at like 5 years ago. You're looking at two dudes doing this, it's just, and then like really a dude and a half. and and it was fucking horrible. And like, you know, but it's still kind of cool to look back. And then, you know, now you got people, you still get I'm still yelling the same amount that I did. I'm just yelling in like 5 different directions.
Right. Yeah.
At you guys. So
Different things.
We
Hopefully.
should take a shot for that.
yeah. Oh, shot.
Nope. All right. Here we go.
Shots.
There.
Shots.
Everybody,
So-
shots.
Cheers for the class.
Yeah. Congratulations.
Congratulations on finishing it and still being alive.
So you know the craziest shit is that I looked at this on Thursday. What class number do you think this is?
What?
What class number do you think this is? Air medical class.
52.
They're like higher or lower. Do we have an over under?
Man, make a guess. Like you don't
Well,
fucking.
I don't know. I would
20.
I'm gonna say 27.
37.
69.
I would
if this was class 69, we'd be having a good,
Oh, we-
having a badass fucking party right
I
here.
feel like the certification class
Yeah.
would be the graduation would be at
What?
dancers.
Probably.
Pretty sure.
Me.
Absolutely.
So it's class. Anybody? What guess did you say, Papa? What did you say?
27.
27. You said what? 23.
Yeah.
You get something different before.
Well, yeah, you're right.
I love you.
I changed my mind.
You're out. Give her 2 minutes.
All right.
Starting out with 2
No.
minutes. It's time out. So this class is actually class number 31.
31. Okay.
31 classes.
Sweet.
You know, huh? Who won? Why are you still? You're in a 2-minute timeout.
She's in timeout. It's
I
not,
thought we had new powers of this.
we do. But you can't talk to her. You got to pretend like she's not.
This is so great. It actually shuts her off this time. I love this new machine there. Oh, I love it. So we need to probably unmute her because this next part, I really need her for.
Go for it.
Yeah.
Let's try to mute me and still do it.
I don't think you want to punish yourself later either. That's the best part of the whole thing. Like she's gonna go like, we're not gonna do it because I'm so angry. We know she's gonna do it. Yeah.
Yeah. He's gonna walk out of the shower, drop the towel, and she's gonna. Okay, get over here.
I won't even make it in the shower later.
Oh,
Be like, you ever seen like that lion chasing like
the gazelle.
the gazelle? That's exactly what it looks like in my house. Like more like a bear eating a salmon. Oh man. So baby, what is your word of the week? So for the guys that are here, we normally do like a word of the week from Urban Dictionary, and we try to guess what that actually is. You got it?
Dip.
Dip?
Mm,
Dip. Yeah. So dip from Urban Dictionary.
Dip with a double P.
What do you think over there, Fat Jesus? You guys are gonna hear from a guy named Fat Jesus today. So-
Honestly, I have no clue where to go on that one. Yeah, dip. Yeah, dip. Yeah, I'm gonna duck out. I'm gonna.
Okay, that's actually a good guess right there. Like a black dip, you know.
Yeah.
You know?
I got to go.
Yeah.
Yes.
We got Jayville over there. What do you think dip means? Huh? Check. Dipshit. Okay. That's a good one right there.
Dip shit.
I mean, I don't even have a guess on this one other than like, what do you know, I'm thinking maybe like you,
Other than tobacco, but that's,
or you put your fingers in something
And
and then you
dip on it.
Oh.
dip out of it there, right? No?
Kind of
Am I
like
even
the
close?
Olympic, right?
No?
No.
I never get these.
Yeah.
What is it?
It's short for dipshit. Doesn't really have
God damn, man. The first time we got somebody gets it.
I
Nope.
think that's the only time we actually had
Anybody's ever guessed it right, you know?
Wow.
I do think I guess it I'm wrong on purpose a lot. So
Wow.
and then while we're at it, since you know, obviously birthday buddy's not here today.
No.
She's out on assignment. Jason is very upset about
Yeah.
birthday buddy's
Yeah.
assignment out
Whatever.
there. You want to say anything about that,
No,
Jason?
not really.
No?
No.
You want to discuss it? No.
No.
It's fine.
No.
Okay.
Yeah.
We love
I
it.
had a late night.
We'll bring it up later. I heard
Oh, you
already.
did?
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I had to call birthday
I
buddy
did.
and ask her about something earlier. Let's just say this: it involves rats.
Oh,
It involves rats, and not like
Not in the fun way.
not in the fun way.
I don't think rats are ever fun.
I don't think so either. I mean, every time I talk to Amanda about something that Jason does, I learn something new about him. He is an onion. Like,
Like
not-
Ryan.
we don't. What name are you just mentioning?
Uh-oh.
That's like a 4-minute fucking penalty for mentioning that goddamn name. What are you doing? Jesus Christ.
She's pushing the.
His
the
name
limit.
is Robert Polson.
You referenced an onion.
What, the
Patricia?
voice actor?
Huh?
The voice actor?
No, where's that shit from?
What?
Animaniacs.
No, sir, it's
No,
not.
Fight Club.
Fight Club. God dang
No,
it.
but also
That-
Rob
that's
Paulson.
COVID fog,
why am
honestly.
I muted? Oh, okay, no, Rob Paulson is the voice actor who played Wacko on Animaniacs.
It could be, but I was more using it like in the Fight Club.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. God, man, I'm telling you, I almost gave you one of these.
R.I.P. Meatloaf.
Yeah. So, hey, what's your text from last night? This was pretty good. She's already laughing.
He may not be good for my soul, but he's good for my vagina.
All right.
I love that website. Oh man. So listen, this week was kind of crazy in the sense we had like a bunch of people kind of rotating through different people for like different classes. One guy from like the Panhandle, a dude from Ocala, a guy from where was that other dude from like Nevada or something like
Nevada.
yeah.
Yeah.
You know,
Up in the pain, I don't know.
and then we had a guy from not Vermont. For some reason, I thought he was from Vermont the whole time. I was like, "How's the maple syrup up there?" But he's from Delaware. There is no maple syrup up there where he's from.
Well, I bet you can buy it. I mean,
Unless it's in the bottle.
I'm from
Yeah.
Delaware.
You know, and then a guy from we got a person from Jacksonville.
Mhm.
yeah.
Bunch of Orlando people. A guy named Fat Jesus, and so a redhead that gets angry when you talk arterial blood gas.
No, she does not get angry.
No,
At all.
not at all.
I have never been yelled at that way in the class for like.
In a silent manner.
Oh man, that was awesome.
Yeah, it was great.
It was awesome class, and like always, we have a pretty good group of people. But like the fucking weather for this one was unbelievable.
Yeah.
Like again, it's we've never had one this cold, but they were in the water. They didn't bitch. Nobody turned blue. Like
No, nobody did.
Nobody got hypothermia.
No.
and they it is funny that I looked over at one point. They started off like not really wanting to get really close together. Oh, but then like I looked over there, they're sitting there just pissing on each other, having the best time ever.
They were very close.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I do love when Jason sits in class because he is an ultimate guesser. Wow, I could definitely hear that
Yeah.
all over the
Yeah.
place over there.
Yeah. well,
Yeah, I heard you digest that. But like, I love when you sit in class and you sit there and guess at shit the whole
But
time.
I'm not guessing.
Oh, there's a lot of guesses.
I'm not looking for the right. I'm not giving you the right answer, but it's not a guess. Like
So are you doing it on purpose? Can we get more shots?
I'm
Daniel?
trying to answer,
Yes, thank you.
and I wasn't so far off on one of them, right? I didn't do the calculation, but now I.
Oh, Jesus.
Okay.
First time.
All right.
Got ourselves a first time,
Somebody's,
everybody.
Somebody's definitely off. All right. So
So you definitely
Thank you.
guessed you have some wild guesses in the thing. I've never seen some shit like that. Like I'll be talking about something and Jason goes, the stomach. I'm like, well, I don't think there's a stomach in the brain. Just some weird shit. Like he just screams random ass.
What were the questions that you were throwing at him?
Man, I wish I could. It's funny, Patricia, because I
Time.
thought about like making a note of what the fuck it was.
Okay.
Because I knew I was going to talk about this today.
Yeah.
And but it's just funny as shit. Like it's just a random guess, like full on random. Well, I think it's an old person. Well, no.
It's like what's the proper amount for someone in cardiac arrest? New Hampshire.
Yeah, it's funny as shit because I scream random states and city names right back at him. It's funny as shit.
That's
Oh,
true. He answered Georgia.
Yeah.
I didn't. He did.
Yeah.
I
Been to
know.
Mexico at least once.
Mr. Rivera, we were asking for the sex of the patient.
Yeah.
Oh,
Miami.
we don't know.
But then, like, Jason does awesome, in other aspects and shit. Like, one of the fucking greatest things ever, like the tools this week was unreal, man.
Yeah. That was awesome that we were able to hook up with that company with Amcus and from Fire Rescue East, and they were able to come out and give us a demo, and it was great. It really was.
The last couple weeks we haven't been on.
Yep.
Right. Been working out through regrouping, doing some other things and stuff. And some cool shit's happened that we haven't announced. And I guess we can talk about this now officially, right? So that's Echo
Mhm.
All right.
Conference.
It is on the website.
Yep. And it's gonna be in
August
dates.
14th through the 17th
Where?
in Austin, Texas.
Austin, Texas.
All right.
That's awesome.
Yes.
We love Austin.
Me too.
Yeah.
I hear some certain things about Texas, though.
Everything's big in Texas.
Everything's bigger.
I mean, I don't know if anything's bigger in Texas. I met some people from Texas. They got small dicks.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right.
It doesn't really necessarily mean that.
I'm curious. You know what? I would not ask. I want to know how you would know that.
I'm a
Me
nurse. I'm a nurse.
So what do I do?
I've held more dicks than most whores. I have a license to. I have. It's true.
License to hold dicks.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm a new nurse, so I haven't met that feat yet.
Jason,
Yeah.
Oh, I
Yeah,
have.
so, like, what would be your dick quota for the month?
I don't know yet.
Long throw up there.
What's that?
I only
Oh,
got
it's the
2
end of
weeks
the
under my
month.
belt.
You should know.
Usually, like, everyone's trying to meet their quota by the end of the month. So, like,
Yeah.
the dick
It's the end of
quota.
the month.
One.
Only one?
That was it.
You held one dick this month?
That was it.
What?
Man,
You're
you
not
ain't-
a real nurse.
You're not.
Was it yours?
Well,
I was just gonna say, like, yours doesn't count.
there was a lot of vaginas. So
Mm.
Yeah. Well, eventually you'll get to be
Right.
a real male nurse out there. I'm serious. Like when I worked at the VA, you get some old dudes that would come in and ask for me.
Oh, really?
Oh yeah,
Oh.
they go, I need a catheter. I want that guy over there. One guy said, I
Where's
have
the
better
bald
hands.
brown one?
Yeah, yeah, exactly. That's how they would describe me, the brown guy, or the non-Filipino guy, because that's all I was working around. And then, but one dude said I have better hands than most Asian whores he had during the war. The man, the war hero, like during World
Wow.
War II.
Wow.
Yeah, hey, damn right. Yeah. That's what happens when you
I
go
don't
to
even
a
want to know what
Catholic.
you were doing.
That's what happens when you go to a Catholic nursing school. You learn how to talk to prostates like nobody's mother.
Yeah. All right.
So, favorite part of the class this week, Jason? Finally,
Just watching everybody having the anxiety and the build up to what we did today with the simulators, and everyone got through it. Everyone was successful in it. Some people had some anxiety about it, but they did it. And what was shocking, probably to most of them, is that even when they were freaking out about certain things, they did exactly what they were supposed to do.
Yeah.
Everything.
yeah, that was pretty cool.
Yeah.
In the they're breathing air, and they were able to get out, and they just in their own minds, they kind of psyched themselves out.
Yeah, that's pretty
It was
awesome,
great.
man.
It was great.
So let's bring up old fat Jesus over here. If we can hear us over there.
Yeah, you can hear.
Come on, come over here and take Pablo's spot.
Come on.
Come on over here.
Come on. Oh, over this way. Like,
Oh
You have to get up.
I gotta leave.
yeah.
It's gonna be good. See, I got history with Fat Jesus. We go back like babies and pacifiers.
I feel like I've heard that before.
Well, that sucks.
Yeah, he's little Jesus right now.
He is.
Oh, there it is. Got it?
I was
So-
telling him the other day that I don't even remember his real name.
Oh yeah.
Or at least there are times I don't remember his real name.
So
Gregory.
Greg, man, me and you go back a lot of years, man.
Like babies and pacifiers.
So I meet Greg at Orlando Medical Institute, where he's a medic student. First time I had the ability to teach him, and that's how many years ago, man.
That was 2010. Graduated 11.
Wow.
Had
Yeah,
the-
because he was like talking about the boy. Hey man, thank you, Dan. Good to see you. It was talking about Little Los, the other day, and I go, yeah, that dude, he's in the
Hold
army.
on. Ben, you don't want to stay for just a few minutes? To
Which
talk?
blew my
I
mind.
think he's got to catch. He's got to
Oh.
catch his plane, but
He's got a couple connects to make
yeah.
and fly into a snowstorm.
Cool. Oh,
So-
thank you.
But me and Greg, like, I'm like, man, the kid's grown.
Yeah.
And you got like a whole gaggle of kids. How many kids you got now?
3 by birth, and then 2 through my third marriage. What's up?
Man, you're number 3.
Yeah.
Did
Thanks, player.
you get?
They got snippy snipped. Thank you so much.
So number 3, bro.
Yeah.
God, man, I should have brought you on last. You got so much to talk about. Damn. And so you had 2 first marriage. You have 1,
Mhm.
right? How old is he now? The boy,
He's
right?
12 going on 13.
Wow. And then your with your second one, you had
2.
2.
Fuck. Emma's turning, I don't even know, 9. Yeah.
Wow,
And then Charlotte just turned 4. No, 5. Bullshit. Fuck.
man.
Time flies when you're having fun.
Yeah,
You know?
man. Damn, you have a whole basketball team just about. You're like 1 short.
Well, I got hurt. too.
Oh, that's right. So you got 5.
Yeah,
Yeah, everybody
squad up.
started 5. Let's
Squad
bring it up. Bring it hot. So what do you have? Stepkid wise.
Kylie just turned 18 a little bit ago, and
Girl or
then
boy?
Haley,
Is-
girl,
Yep.
and then Haley is 22. No, about to be 22 in April. So,
Damn.
yeah,
Man.
spread out.
So 2 girls, right? Two stepdaughters.
Yeah, one boy smack in the middle.
Man, that dude
Yeah, I
is
feel sorry for him.
yeah. Well, like the girls are so much harder than boys, man.
Oh,
Ooh.
not in my house.
Shh.
I jumped
do you
into
mean?
teenagers
But,
as well.
but she's not
wait.
she's not that.
Wait, don't
Oh,
see
you
your
just wait.
Yeah.
You just wait. Like
Listen, I want to hear anything because
hormones haven't
I've been
kicked
in your house and you snap your fingers and shit happens.
well, people been choked unconscious over there.
It
I mean,
happens.
People have almost drowned.
Yeah.
Like they've PT'd, blisters, they lost. Hey, listen, man, you got to smack the retarded out.
What's PT?
Physical, training and shit.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so like, you thought about like they went to therapy or something?
No, I was just like, this. We've had PT. I'm like, what
Man.
what happened? What happens at PT?
I'm gonna tell you this. You better ask that ginger that lives in my house what's happened during some PT. That guy's carried some heavy shit. The most mundane task when you do it repeatedly for hours, and you think that like I'm gonna give up on making you do that. It's awesome. Like, because you watch the spirit leave somebody's body. But
I've
by
seen
the
that-
100
I've seen that happen.
by the
Alright.
100th time that they pick up something and they walk 20 feet.
Oh, okay. All right. You're about done? No.
No,
Yeah.
I'm still not tired. I'm not tired of watching. We can do this all night. But people get warnings before that shit.
Oh, of
happens
course.
over there.
Of
Like
course.
6 of
So,
them.
yeah.
Yeah.
So you know what? I don't want Ben to miss his flight though,
Yep.
real quick. Ben, you grab that microphone over there. We talk to you for a second here.
Okay.
There you go.
Yes.
Hi.
Yeah. So we'll put Fat Jesus on standby here for a second. He's gonna be here for a while. He lives here. So Ben, you came where? Tell people where you came from.
Sussex County, Delaware.
Allegedly. You wanna say,
Allegedly.
yeah. You don't want to get fired for being on.
I mean, I live there.
Yes.
That's- yeah.
And you work as a paramedic over there.
Yeah.
And
Allegedly.
yeah. How did you hear about the class? And
Google. I was looking for egress training. Found
Wow.
you guys, and
No
here
shit.
I am.
no shit, huh?
That's
So what did
awesome.
you think about the egress training today?
I think it was awesome. Never gone through anything like that before. Kind of thought about it, but yeah, definitely exceeded my expectations. It's pretty
Man, I
rad.
appreciate
Pretty
it.
terrifying, but pretty
Thank
rad.
you.
Thank you,
Yeah.
man.
Yeah.
Appreciate it.
So one of the first things he does when he comes out, he's like, "That was the best thing ever." Like,
That was
yeah,
fantastic.
yeah.
That's the best thing I've ever
yeah,
done.
yeah,
Yeah, he was
So-
super stoked.
yeah. He liked it for
Man.
sure. You liked it.
Man, I do, and he wants to come back. You want to come back for Indoc?
That's the goal.
Awesome.
Yeah,
Very
I definitely think that like after doing 2 Indocs, like I think this one is gonna be pretty special because I think we're gonna end up doing this. What's up?
Tom Brady retiring after 22 seasons.
Oh,
That's been up all day.
Breaking
man.
news.
I just saw that.
Breaking news.
who's retiring?
Tom Brady.
T-Braid.
No shit, huh?
Yeah.
He's
Cheers.
Well, we'll see him in a Jets uniform next year. Jets, baby. And it's not the first guy to retire.
Right. Definitely won't be last.
Man, we'll talk about that later. I need to find my Brett Favre Jets jersey.
Oh,
That happened.
yeah.
That was a true story.
Oh.
So you over there, you're currently flying for how many years?
So we fly occasionally. We're primarily a ground-based system, but I've been there for 5 years.
And then prior to that, what did you do for a job?
I was a paramedic up in the Boston area, like northern Massachusetts, Lowell, Lawrence, that kind of area.
Yeah, that's right. You're a Red Sox fan.
I am very much a Red Sox fan.
How many Red Sox games have you been to?
Somewhere north of 200, probably.
You know, I judge a Red Sox fan by how many times have you been put in the Red Sox jail at Fenway?
I can't say I've ever been there.
Oh, not a true fan yet.
Got to go harder.
Yeah.
Clearly not.
Yeah.
Well, they just didn't catch him as he
You know
was
what's
trying to
funny
make it
as
across
shit
the
is
field.
as a kid, we would ride the train to go with my uncle, my dad, me, and a couple of my brothers, and we go watch Yankees Red Sox games. And every time, probably let's say 4 times, somebody had to come get us because my dad and my uncle were in the Fenway Park jail. You know, it's fucking crazy. But I was telling people like the other day, did you know, like, you ever been to like a Philadelphia like game for anything?
I have, yeah.
You know, and like, so the Eagles have their own judge at their stadium. Like, there's a judge in a court room, and like, you know, and they put people in jail there, and he hands out sentences. That's how bad Philadelphia is for sports.
I feel it's like more convenient because they're expediting the process because
Yeah.
they have video proof of what happened. You can't deny it.
Efficiency.
How do you plead?
The worst games up there is Dallas Eagles games. You sneaking out, Red?
I'm sneaking out.
Wait, man, don't you sneak out of there.
Why?
Say something on the microphone real quick.
ABG fight, go.
Well, I would like to say that I've had a very long week with you guys,
Yes,
but I
probably
appreciate
alkalosis.
the work that you guys put into us and
Metabolic
teaching us.
acidosis.
Panicked a little in the water the first time, but I did it 2 more times.
You did
You
good.
did good.
But
Yeah, you did
I
great.
appreciate you guys and all the work you put into it. I do.
Thank you.
So thank you.
Come back and see us. Ben, I know you got to catch your flight and stuff like that,
You're good.
but I would love to have you come back for NDOC for sure.
I'll
You
be
know,
back.
and I really think that this NDOC is going to be pretty special because we're holding on a pretty special day. There's a lot of big surprises going on that day
I forgot about
and
that.
stuff. It's going to be a little extra long, but I think that, you know, we've gotten the flow of it down pretty well. So I think it'll be awesome if you come down for it.
Yeah, sounds like an interesting challenge.
Bring
Long,
it, man.
long day.
Oh,
Bring a
it will
friend.
be.
Bring a
Yeah,
friend.
man. Yeah, absolutely, man. And definitely spread the word out there in Delaware.
I certainly will.
Y'all should get some
Thank
maple
you.
syrup though. Y'all come down there.
You know,
And,
I'll work on that. I'll work on that.
Whole week I thought the dude was from Vermont. So like Wednesday, Thursday. I swear to God, somebody had there's a guy from Vermont in the class. I don't know how I got that in my head.
I don't either.
Maybe Super Troopers.
Maybe.
That license plate's
Yeah.
badass. Live free or die.
Yeah. Well, it's awesome, man. Fly safe, brother, over there. Appreciate
Thanks,
it.
sir. And
yeah.
thank you for the opportunity. I'll definitely be back to train with you guys. And
Yeah.
cool.
Awesome, man.
All right.
All right.
Come
Thanks
back.
for coming
Stay
out.
safe.
Come back. We got a man creeping up
Yep.
there from Jacksonville, Jayville. What you got to say there, Jacksonville?
Duval's in the house, baby.
Yeah.
904.
All
So,
right.
Hey, you know, I was meaning to ask you
Hi,
this.
Ben.
Were you there when the merger happened? Did you work for Jacksonville then?
Consolidation?
Yeah, wasn't like
God.
wasn't there like a city and then the county
That
merged?
was like in the 70s or 60s.
Is that when that shit happened?
God,
I don't know. I'm just asking.
hey, yeah, I know.
He ain't that old.
Ain't that old.
Wow. I mean,
Ain't that old.
you know, listen, like black people age gracefully.
I know, damn.
Like,
Black don't crack.
no, it doesn't. Like,
It doesn't.
I'm gonna tell you that I ran on a dude like 60 some odd years old, looked better than anybody that
Oh, yeah.
responded to the call. You know,
I
my boy
took a
Peter.
dude that was 100 and something. Like he
Oh.
was over 100 years old, and he looked like he was 60.
I mean,
Wow.
6-pack. This dude was cut.
Yeah.
You know, and
Good
like
genetics.
you know, yeah.
Good
and-
genetics.
I was
and-
like, "You still drive?" He's like, "Yeah."
yeah, yeah,
Where you want
yeah.
to go?
Black is
Wow.
beautiful, man.
Okay.
Black is beautiful. Hey, you know what I'm saying? The blacker the berry, the sweeter the juice.
That's right.
So I say, you know what I'm saying? So you've been out there a lot of years.
A lot of years.
A lot of years. How many? How much? How much changes have you? How many changes have you seen, like in the fire service wise? Like,
I would have to say, well, we definitely have more rescues now than we used to when I first came on, and there's definitely more. I guess to say paramedics now, and similar to when you came on.
yeah,
there's a lot of
absolutely. Yeah.
EMTs or first responders. Back during that time. So we've gradually kind of turned the curve there a little bit.
When you came on the fire department, was it one of those things you always wanted to do type thing, or something you fell into?
Yeah. So I had family, kind of on the job at the time, and originally I was destined to go to the Navy for some odd reason. I was in ROTC, and I kind of thought I was heading to the Navy, but long story short, I didn't get into the academy, so I said, yeah, I don't really want to enlist into the military, so I ended up, taking the fire department route just because I had family, already doing that job. So, and a couple years later, here I am.
Yeah, a couple, huh? Minority wise, like Florida's always been that place that there's not a lot of people of color that work in the fire department.
Right. And recently it was still like that.
Yeah.
So, and I think it's just a nomenclature of the job, just like where I grew up, we didn't really see, minorities on the fire truck. So that's just something that appealed to us,
Pretty strange,
Yeah.
And I find it strange and if you go in like to the history of the fire department and stuff like that, it's been a minority driven job. It's a job nobody wanted, which is how the Irish people got it to begin with,
Right.
And then like all of a sudden you don't see diversity for a lot of years, like where you got more people, you got more New York City firemen than people in the Coast Guard, but the amount of minorities in the Coast Guard and the New York City Fire Department are exactly the same.
Wow.
Isn't that some crazy thing?
Yeah. Wow.
So that's when you start looking at stuff like that, and it's like that diversity is awesome, and it's not because you want to bring. I think that, and the reason I bring that up, I bring it up for a very particular point. Our industry, the aeromedical industry in particular, right? Because you're an FPC, by the way, right? You're a flight paramedic certified. Do you know how many African Americans are flight paramedic certified? You're like less than 2% of the amount of people there, that's freaking amazing, dude. Wow. Unless you knew that.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. So less than 1% of the people that fill flight medicine jobs, right, are not white. It was just crazy.
Small percentage.
Yeah, not white. And what's the problem with our industry right now? Well, I'll tell you the problem with our industry. You can't find people.
Right.
You can't find people. You can't hire them. Helicopters go out of service all the time for manpower because you don't have enough people to fill these roles. You got the people that require the training for it, right? And like the biggest thing is that we don't go out and like look and give people the avenue to do this, right?
Yeah.
Ooh, what is
They
that
don't
noise?
recruit. I don't know what that is.
So that's one of the biggest things that affects her, and that's one of the topics that I really want to focus on the next few shows, because the industry is gonna die if we don't start making it more diverse. Diversity increases growth, and it increases productivity, and it makes things just better than you found it. You know what I mean? So. But I'm definitely happy, man, and proud to have had you in the class, man. You did a great job this week.
You did do a great job.
He lost his mic. He's got to come over.
You got to come
Wait,
over here.
come here.
We lost you on the mic.
Well, I was just going to say on that note that you just briefly kind of spoke on is that, it was just like that on the fire department. It was hard to understand like what it is we can do, and we really needed to, I kind of need to see, I've learned over the years that we need to see each other. We kind of need to see somebody to be able to say, oh man, I want to be like him, like a Michael Jordan or you, if we see people in those roles, we're like, oh man, maybe I can do that. And the biggest thing with this medicine that I've learned is, man, you really have to want to do this stuff.
Oh yeah.
Like you
Oh
can't
yeah.
fake none of this. You know what I
Oh,
mean? Like
man.
you have to be on your A game
All the time.
all the time, you know. So
Yeah.
And that's one of the biggest things that's kind of, you know, I've been pushing so hard to try to learn as much as I can, just because, you know, if you want to be up there, guys, with the best, you gotta, you know,
You gotta
have to,
roll,
like, work to get to it. So,
Yeah.
and it's been a pleasure this whole week. You know, I will say this. This has been one of the best classes I've taken. I've told you I've taken another career AMC class before, and was nothing like this. I won't say where or who, but this class has by far exceeded everything I thought it was going to.
Man, I appreciate
Thank you.
that, man.
Yeah.
Thank you. That means a
Awesome.
lot.
Yeah.
That means a lot
Absolutely.
because it is a labor of love, man. Like, you know, it's man.
We're a
Yeah.
little different though. You
Yeah.
know, we're you know, all around we're a little bit different. So
Yeah, but
it's nice.
Yeah,
It's
all the way
nice.
around. And
Yeah.
like I said, you guys had us testing our skills from the time we walked in. So I'm really thinking I would go home with headaches, and I'm like, man, I'm coming down here in a bad little class and blah, blah, blah. You know, and I'm going home with a headache, you know what I mean? Which is good. So a lot of information stored in there to take back to where I'm from. And you know, this has been a really good experience for me. And I'm hoping it'll help me out here.
Yeah,
in the future
absolutely.
Going. And I will say this: your wife's goodies are the best.
Hey,
Whoa.
It's
hey.
the best.
Oh,
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
no, well, I don't even think that's alleged. Like the reality,
I'm
the
just trying to
reality is
I'm trying to keep him out of trouble. That's
not, I hear that at least 3 times a day. You know?
So yeah, I do want to reach out and just appreciate. I
Thank
really
you,
appreciate
man.
her, man, for, you know, feeding us,
Yeah.
keeping us fed, you know, and I've gained a couple pounds, so it's gonna, you know, if I do ever get a job now, I have to fight that.
Oh, yeah, the freaking scale, man.
Yeah,
The
so
freaking
thank
scale.
you so much for
You're
taking
welcome.
care of us the whole week, and again, that's just something else I can go back and say, you know what, man, y'all need to go to this class, man.
Yeah.
You know, and any companies down there too, because I really have a lot of clientele with a lot of people up there in
Yeah.
Duval. So I will be
Yeah,
letting
man.
everybody know about
Spread the
this
word. Yeah.
class. Yeah. So
We met some people from your neck of the woods at the conference last week. You know, they have classes, schools over there and stuff
Mhm.
like that. So
Yeah.
yeah, definitely, man. Love to make the trip out there. You know, so let us know for sure.
Yeah,
Hey.
we travel.
yes, thank you. I'm gonna head back north.
Yeah.
You know,
Drive safe.
it's been a lot for me this week. And it's been cold, and I don't do cold.
Love to have you, brother. Thank you so much.
You did a
Stop.
great
Hey,
Thanks for being
job.
here.
Thank you.
stop at Bucky's on the way there. Non-official sponsor of us for somebody on. You know.
Get some jerky, some extra jerky.
So you know, we gotta get you in the mix over here, Miss Quiet Megaphone lady right there.
Bring it on.
Come on, sit
down.
over here.
And I'm gonna turn her mic really, really high.
Yeah.
So you can hear her.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah,
there we
there she
go.
is.
All right. Nice.
So your story allegedly is you worked in the ER before? Is that what you worked at before?
Yeah, so I did adult and peds ER and then switched to critical care and now air medical.
Cool.
What you said,
That's
adult.
awesome.
I was expecting
Yeah.
something else.
Yeah.
Now.
I'm big on nurses, kind of seeing the outside pre-hospital world because most of us, you know, are good to go with it. But a lot of people don't understand what firefighters and EMS prior to the hospital kind of go through. And I feel like we lack that, unfortunately, in nursing school. So I think that's a good thing to do ride-alongs with your local fire department, city, county, whatever, and just kind of, you know, get more knowledge and everything.
Yeah, you were asking about that earlier and stuff, and you know, I think it's important, like for everybody to see all sides of everything, you know.
Mm-hmm.
So, what did you think about the week?
I thought it was awesome. I learned very well doing hands-on, and you guys put lecture into the hands-on kind of part of it. And I thought that was awesome. You know, you can lecture me all you want, but until I put my hands on something and kind of learn, I mean, that's my gold standard, I guess I would say.
Yeah, cool. You are you currently going to a flight job or?
Yes.
Oh, awesome. Can you say you can't say where?
Out of Central Florida.
Yeah, out of Central Florida. Oh, that's awesome.
Mhm.
Helicopter.
Yep.
Oh, that's awesome.
Awesome.
Oh
Very good.
yeah, I'm
Yeah.
excited.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, the thing that's crazy is that like we have spread out around like a bad virus. We're like the COVID of air medical. Started out in a small part of China, and then you end up being this giant virus that's everywhere. But the coolest thing about most of our people, a lot of little data that you may not know, I don't know which vendor you're going with or anything like that, but we work for all of them. So, but the two major vendors like basically love the people that come through our class. Like they orient 100% of the time without complications. And I think they're like 68 retentions. Like they have like the last 68 people hired by the two major vendors have stayed, and like they're actually in leadership areas. So it's pretty cool, including Angel, who's a degenerate.
Wow, let's not talk about it.
You know what I'm saying? The guy's Cuban. He's a degenerate. But they love him. He's still
smartest dumb guy I know.
Still working.
So we do know quite a few of those.
So you're going out of the state?
No, I'll be in state. I'm just going on the coast.
Okay. Very
So
cool.
the water training today did very well.
Yeah, absolutely.
I feel more prepared.
Cool. And listen, the biggest thing is that we always extend, like, come back for any time, like I wish one of those things that like Trish probably wishes that we never started, but like we don't like charge you to come back to hang out, as long as we got room, you always come back.
I never said that I wish we didn't do that.
Well, I don't know. Like, I mean, I'm sure you want people to pay money or something, but anyways, we started it and like we're not gonna go back on our word. So you can come hang out anytime you want.
Yeah, I'm so glad I took this course. To anybody that's thinking about it or listening to the podcast, I definitely would. They are amazing. Don't let them scare you off, but you will learn so much. It's so worth it.
Man. Yeah, awesome. Thank you so much.
Scary.
Not at all.
Hey, definitely hang out.
Yes,
Definitely will. I'll be back.
Yeah, definitely hang out. So back to this amazing man with his amazing beard sitting here right here with 100 kids, allegedly.
You're gonna have to start calling him Skinny Jesus.
Skinny Jesus. So
I'm trying.
and he's got his lovely wife. But by the way, like I don't know how Trish tried to describe you the other day.
Oh God.
But nothing like nothing like what she said. You come over.
I said she has long dark hair and brown eyes, and she used to work where we worked.
Basically, what I heard was this person
Every white woman
worked.
got it.
Yeah, worked, but she's white. She has long, short hair.
I did not say that.
Brown blonde.
I did
That's
not
what I
say
fucking
that either.
Yeah, well,
Allegedly.
I was not drawing a sketch from your description. Was not
Because
drawing
they
a sketch.
listen so well.
I listen very well.
Uh-huh.
So, so Greg's third wife.
Factual.
It's crazy. I went to Greg's second. I guess that was your second wedding.
Yeah.
I went to Greg's second wedding with my ex-wife.
Yeah. Good times had by most.
By who?
I was like, don't do it. Don't do it.
Did you foresee mine?
I wouldn't say that I made that call there. And I've made several calls. I've currently under contract making a call on somebody, they may be getting married soon.
Yep.
Nice. So, and but it is what I think people need. I think people need like a couple like pre games. Like you can't just start off on opening day. You got to play some spring.
How old are you now?
Absolutely. How old am I?
Yeah.
I don't even fucking know. 37?
So
38? No, fuck.
you should not be allowed to get married until you're at least 32 to
Some more
35.
shots there, Tim.
I'd back that up.
Carrot cake?
Ooh,
Shots.
You
Jamie
should.
says 58.
Jamie says 58.
All right.
Yeah.
Can't fight that.
Absolutely. Carrot cake for him.
Yes.
Yeah.
In shots. Yeah, right. But Jason's got to go to work.
Yeah.
So,
Right.
All but Jason.
yeah.
Everybody but Jason.
Yeah.
So, but I definitely think, man, you've come a long fucking way, man. Holy
Appreciate
shit,
it.
dude.
Appreciate it.
So Greg was in like this medic class that I think it was the last class that I actually ran like full time
Yes.
was over there, and we were
Not the same class as Josh.
no,
No.
it's like a couple classes after Josh, and basically like I think you guys were in the move, right?
We were in the move. We did the first half of the first semester at the old campus. Then we moved. And then there was also this thing where lecture got flipped as far as the order. Cardiology got a different place. So there's all these
Yeah,
different
it was
things.
crazy shit.
And then other people would come in and give us, I got 3 formulas, and then it was life.
Yeah. So like halfway through that, I think I kind of ended up like not doing it. I think around the breakup.
The honeymoon period
I
was
thought it
over.
was after nursing, like when he was. in
No,
nursing
so we had
school was the
we
breakup.
had breakup one at the beginning.
Not he and
Numerous
I.
No.
No, I know.
No.
I know.
I think that's when me and Felix, had a change difference of opinions, and then I came back for the nursing, which had Greg again in the nursing class
Yeah.
for a little bit,
Mm.
which was a crazy class because it was like you guys were like class number 2 or something like that, right?
Yep,
For the
we
nursing
were 002.
Yeah.
Did you have flashbacks of that class when you were listening to him teach this week?
No, because like this is my homie.
Yeah.
I feel like a asshole I dipped out. The class I had were great.
Uh-huh.
The cohorts were fantastic, and they all became nurses. And I think the world of them. I felt like the asshole cut and run because not Silos, but a different instructor who was Felix said was lead was teaching us wrong shit.
Yeah.
And I was just like, I can't do this. So I dipped out. And I felt like a fucking, I don't know.
It's crazy because I ended up like taking that class full time right
Yeah.
after you left it.
Yeah.
And fixing it.
So I had
basically?
three. So I ended up graduating 3 people out of that. So Greg was a 4-person class. Greg and then the 3 people that graduated from that class were fucking badass. Like all 3 are like in nurse practitioner school.
Mhm.
One's
Why
a
does
really
that make you badass being a nurse practitioner?
well. These guys were let's see. Me and Trish got this ongoing thing that we've been talking about lately. So let's not get into that for a second. But like, I would say prior to them going to nurse practitioner school, they were pretty badass. Anyways, they were like supervisors at busy hospitals and stuff like
Well,
that.
that makes you badass.
But one guy was a creepy dude.
Oh,
There
Tom
was
Sawyer the third.
Yeah. No. Oh, actually, no. That's right. I forget.
Don't forget Tom Sawyer.
I
the
always
Third.
forget. Oh, Tommy
There's a
Sawyer.
bunch of
On
creepy
there.
dudes.
Tommy Sawyer's over there being creepy in the west.
Can I interject real quick?
Yeah.
So we're at a terrible nursing home with
Are those
Suspect-
around?
suspect care,
Huh?
and I'm about to trach suction my very first trach, and Tom Sawyer is at the foot of the bed. He stares at me and says, "Hey, do you know what stoma porn is?"
That's the type of people I had in this class.
Patient gagged. I gagged. I don't think generally I'm a gagger. God damn, he hit it so
Oh, dude, perfect.
timing.
Perfect.
Fuck you, Tom Sawyer the third.
I walk into a room one time at us allegedly, let's say it rhymes with Osceola Regional, and I walk into this with a fucking sick ass patient that we bring in there, and in the room is Tom. What was the creepy dude's name in the class?
I still see him.
Yeah.
That's Trenchcoat Mafia. That's Jason Sadir.
Yes.
Allegedly.
Yeah, allegedly.
New AMR.
Yeah.
Medic.
Is he really? Is he back to working at AMR?
Yeah, he left American and now I saw him.
Yeah. So this
He's not
dude,
a nurse? Oh.
he's in there, and then I'm like, man, there's like
Sorry.
2 of the creepiest dudes you could have in this room for this patient. Sorry, patient. Oh man.
He had some intense eyebrows.
Yeah, he did. And then you got what's the other dude that was in your nursing class that dude was really creepy too. Little
I thought
short
we were
guy from
talking
Seminole
about his nursing
County.
class.
No,
Oh, Sig.
Sig. Yes.
He's like Hispanic.
Yeah.
Dude, I liked him.
Yeah, I think he's got bodies buried in his backyard.
Oh, he definitely has a
Yeah.
couple.
Yeah.
We don't talk about that.
What's that?
We don't talk about.
I don't know where he is now.
Yeah, he disappeared. Probably wanted by the law.
And then Tahir.
Tahir.
Yeah.
He just went to a different house. So I see Tahir you see him all the time.
He was nice.
Yeah, he was allegedly working Osceola Regional and Trauma Room. I see him from time. I used to see him quite a bit. He's in almost done with nurse practitioner school, so he ended up moving to another place.
That's awesome.
So, but no, man, I definitely think, man, that it was cool to have you in the class. I saw your name come through, and I go, man, that's Fat Jesus coming to class. And so overall, what'd you think, man?
Fucking fantastic. So, obviously you had a huge depth on my growth as far as a paramedic, which that is how I've carried everything nursing onwards career-wise. Pablo, I did ride times with P1, P2 before he moved to Atlanta. So getting to reunite with you see him meet some new instructors. It was absolutely fantastic.
That's cool, man. Yeah, that's right. Like Pablo got fired. I fired Pablo like during your class.
That story I did not hear until now, allegedly, but
Yeah.
that was enjoyable as well.
Man, that fire that's the shit. That's the best. It's the best firing story in the whole entire world.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I think we should like actually video like
Oh, yes.
do a
Oh,
reenactment of him getting fired
But
and
I
riding
need
on
like
his
a- I need like a
motorcycle
cheap
topless.
Osceola single tear coming down.
Yeah.
on the ride out.
Only if it's tattooed.
Oh man. So and then your lovely wife that works as a nurse practitioner,
Yes,
allegedly.
allegedly. Shout out
Somewhere.
Nemours ED. Shout out more so Wolfson's Neuro.
You know,
Trauma.
what's funny is like I think we have a group from Wolfson's coming in like April for air medical class.
Nice.
Yeah, because they got their own helicopter over there, part of Air Methods,
Does,
A-
does
a
the
non-
Morse have a helicopter?
and non-official
Does what?
sponsor.
Does the Morse have a helicopter?
You're looking
No.
at the helicopter
yeah.
for the
Oh, okay.
I knew they had fixed wing.
What?
All right.
yeah. So we do.
I didn't
we
know
do
they
their.
had their
They have their own flight team, but we pick them up
Gotcha.
allegedly.
Gotcha.
You know, so
Very
what's going on,
nice.
man?
Very nice.
Good to see you.
The mayor of Winter Springs was walking.
Yeah, that is
he knew,
true.
He knew we were going to be here today.
That is
so
true.
Felt like he'd come.
So,
out.
you know, like, how do you? How was Greg this week? Did you see him come home most of the days, like whooped and shit, or
This week?
yeah?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. He came home. Yeah, he was tired.
Did he
He loved it though.
Did he cry at all anytime when he came home?
He didn't cry. No.
I thought it was more of a bitch to some of the kids. Like,
Yeah.
it was
Yeah,
like
one of the kids thought you were really cranky.
the patience was low. They pushed me.
Yeah.
Did you
It
look
was
at,
needed.
Did you look in their eyes and you don't know what I went through today?
No,
You
but I
don't
definitely was just like,
Yeah, right.
don't say shit. This ain't the moment.
You know, what are we at time there, man?
We are
An hour.
at
Man,
yes.
we gotta get
51
ready to
minutes.
close this thing.
You got
today.
30 minutes.
What?
You have 30 minutes
Then Jody said to keep it down to an hour.
and a half.
Okay, well check. I can keep going. You know, shit. You know, man. Though, hey, listen, definitely would love to have you back for class.
Appreciate it.
You know, and whatever we can do to get this moving for you. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely. Thank you so
Yeah.
much.
No,
The
definitely.
opportunity was fantastic.
Oh, well, thank you, man. Thank you for coming. You know, I mean, like not coming, but, you know, coming to class.
Oh yeah.
Oh, right over here.
See Los.
We got some more closing shots right there that are going to happen.
my.
So thank you.
Not it.
Delicious. Put this right here. Here, baby. Put it over there for right now. So I'm gonna
Thank you.
thank you, Amy. So, baby, what do you have before we leave?
Our next year medical class is the end of April. So if it's something you're interested in, sign up now before all the seats are gone.
Absolutely.
I think that's it.
Oh, good.
That I can think of at the moment.
I think the week and the shots are hitting you there.
Mhm.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you're
And
very
we're gonna
beautiful.
have a busy next like
Month.
3 weeks.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna be down in
exactly.
South Florida,
Yeah.
terrorizing those people over there. Isn't that crazy? Like, you know what's insane is that we're working till the end of the year.
Yeah.
On the books.
Yeah.
Which is pretty awesome.
It is, but it's
Pretty awesome.
exhausting. You know?
Yeah, I
What?
mean, you're gonna get yelled at a
I
lot.
would like a vacation.
I'm with you. Let's go.
Can you please do what you're supposed to do so I can get one?
That was a good line though today. I'm like, you know, it's funny though because I end up giving the
You're not
same
wrong.
fucking spiel all the time, and then people are like, well, but you know what? After I got started, you gave the spiel all by yourself. I walked away,
Yep.
and I need to be there.
Yep.
And you did a good job doing that.
Yeah, you did.
Appreciate it.
You know what I'm
Appreciate
saying?
it.
But now you know also too, like I think that, you know, even though you're like in a leadership role at your allegedly other job, you learn a lot how not to delegate to mouth breathers at all
Yeah,
whatsoever.
Unfortunately,
Like this week,
it's,
there's a couple times that we had some things averted. You know, Task got a delegated somebody, and we almost fucking walked into surgery on a couple things. You know,
Yeah, and it wasn't the cadaver.
yeah, you know,
There was not a pig trach.
it's funny as shit. But
to a classmate.
like, all I can think about is you know that scene in Zoolander, like where like they're looking for the files and they destroy the computer. You know, that's what I feel like was happening at some point this week. Like, here's a dude, and it's just, I'm like, what the fuck, really? I looked over at Jason today, and everything was off this thing.
Yeah.
And I go, what the fuck happened? He goes, I thought he knew how to do it. I'm like, well, no, you watch people. Like, that guy can't
It
even
took
eat.
an hour to fix.
Yeah, absolutely.
Maybe an hour and a half.
Like that guy eats crayons. And you gave him an important task today.
I don't know that I directed him specifically, but you know,
But hey, you learned.
No,
I did
we
learn.
know.
I did. Yeah,
You know.
Yeah, now we know.
So what
And
you got?
knowing is half the battle.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
G.I. Joe.
GI Joe. All right.
What you got? What you got for people, Jason?
You know, I just like always. You know,
Don't
treat
be an
people-
asshole.
Don't be an asshole.
Oh,
Yeah, treat people like you want to be treated. Yeah, I this class, just like all of our other classes, it's awesome to see people coming in from outside the area, from unknown places, and they don't know what to expect. And by the end of it, we're all family, and they're all grateful for what we do.
it is
And-
so awesome to watch them grow.
It is. It is.
Yeah.
That first day, everybody's nervous, not knowing what to do.
No,
They don't want to talk to anybody.
Nope,
And
nope.
by the day number 6, they're huddled together.
Yeah, right.
Like not even
Yeah.
2 inches from each other.
Right.
Like people are getting peed on.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Peeing happened.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah,
without a
absolutely.
doubt. Because
Listen, I told them that like no matter what time of year the class is, it's always like that.
Yeah.
The last day they're looking at me like it really is.
Greg, you got anything for everybody, buddy?
No, just that
Don't be in the pool.
the whole I did not. I got out and getting back in nice and warm for 5 seconds.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, squad up, team first. Absolutely fantastic crew here. Would definitely come back. Will come back. Hope you guys, listeners, do as well.
Thank
Well,
you.
thank
Yes, absolutely.
you. Hey, Stacia? Stacia. right?
Stacia.
Yeah,
Stacia.
sorry, I'm all
I
about
remember you.
I like a lot of shots in. Like now, I remember
you
seeing
are.
you. Like you know what I mean. But like Trish did a horrible job. I thought you were Filipino, the way she described you. Like it was crazy. Like
that sounds like a third
like-
that sounds like a third one.
you know,
That does.
you know
Never
what she.
once did I say Filipino.
You know, like the way Trish
Or tan.
described her, it would have been like
Or
you remember the
sleepy eyes,
Unabomber
or
like
that-
sketch,
Oh yeah.
like the sketch of the Unabomber that looked nothing like Ted Kaczynski. That's it's like a guy in a hood, basically. That's what it. That was the description she did, right there.
Sure. Can you
Made
use
sense
the
for a
exact
third wife.
words?
I
You have a
love.
recording of what I said.
I think you're really beautiful. I love you.
I love you
You're the
too.
love
So
of my life.
recording.
Nice.
I love the glasses.
No.
You're like a librarian.
Uh-oh.
Oh, it's happening.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's happening.
Yeah.
It's starting.
You guys are gonna hear some animal noises here in a second. Patricio, welcome back, man.
Thank you for having me back.
Hey, man. You were stuck in a room, get taken care of. Oh, that's why we don't have nice
That is
things.
a goddamn American tragedy right there.
Yeah, right there. You know, the official sponsor PBR,
I know.
non-officially yet. So they know they want to be here. So good to have you back,
Thank
man.
you, sir. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
You know, and you back to work regular and all that stuff.
Yep, 100%.
You know, now you've had the COVID.
Yeah, no, well, officially. Like I feel I had it like 2 years ago, but this time like it was officially documented. And hey, shout out to if I may,
Yeah, absolutely.
shout out to the city of Orlando with being so efficient when it came to providing a testing site and providing results to the patients within 25-30 minutes, and then having the PCR results within 2 to 3 days. Like it was, I made a TikTok out of it. I don't know if you got a chance to see it, but it was honestly the most convenient experience I've had when it came to the testing.
Yeah.
And
Cool.
yeah, just shout out to the Orlando City for that.
Where'd
That's
you
awesome.
go for that?
Huh?
Where did you go for that?
I went to Camping World Stadium for it,
Wow.
Wow.
and I was in that within 40
So
minutes.
Can we say that one more time? If you need a COVID test and you want results quickly, go to Camping World.
Camping World
not
Stadium.
There you
Your
are.
local emergency department.
Yes.
Camping World.
Yeah, because
to
you
get a
guys are
COVID
handling
test,
too much shit going.
Not your local emergency department.
Correct.
Should we say it 3 more times?
No, I think everybody's got it, babe.
I don't think they do.
No. If you had
I do not think they understand that you should go to Camping World.
Thanks for bringing that up,
COVID
Patricia.
test.
No, my tick
Not your local emergency department.
the TikTok that I made, it was extremely informative because it got a lot of thread. It got a lot of traction.
You should do 10 more.
I do have a sequel. I do
I'm
have a
not
sequel to the TikTok that I made on that one. But no, it breaks down to the whole like, oh my god, I'm coughing, to go get tested,
I have
bro.
a sore throat.
And then like it literally gives you the fucking address of where to go, the
Camping
process.
World?
And yeah, Camping World Stadium here in Orlando. And then I'll show it to you after the show. But honestly, I got a lot of positive feedback because a lot of people had no idea what to expect from going to Camping World Stadium for the test. Like they're gonna stick something up your nose.
Yeah.
All right. Just
I feel like they're
Is that
sponsored
how you
now.
get tested for COVID?
I don't even know what.
I wouldn't
I don't even know why you're
Somebody
working that
told
board
me-
over there and
Hey.
things are not turned off.
Somebody told me
You got to
that
tell me.
somebody told me that you could do a throat swab.
what?
What?
No,
I've
they
not
they,
seen
they
that.
shove things up my nose.
Just like,
I have not seen it, but I've been told this.
No, it's in the TikTok.
Just so let's go ahead and put a pin on that. And then hey, you got any updates on your scenario?
Yeah. So so there you were with the scenario.
Jason with the fucking scenario that he's been given for fucking
Yes.
5 weeks.
Let's hear the end of it.
Not
Time.
time. And that is time.
Hey, by
So,
the way, you know, listen, Braxton College competition team right now. You know,
Number 2.
well, I would say we're not number 2. I think we're sitting number 1 right now, because we got robbed.
Canadians. Damn
Fucking
Canadians.
Canadian judge.
Yeah.
The Canadian judge.
It
So,
was like I
It's-
was watching the competition and I'm a little speechless about it. Like, how do you treat patients and
how do you let?
not treat patients and still win?
How do you win the competition and still kill a patient?
You know what? That's
How
what
does
we
that
should talk
happen?
about on our next podcast.
Next podcast.
Yeah.
So hey, listen, man. Thanks everybody for coming to
Frank,
class.
you want to be on a competition team?
Can I plug something real quick?
Go ahead, plug it in.
I'm sorry for taking.
We're gonna
taking
do
time.
we're gonna do the shot though.
Yeah, we're gonna do the shot. Speaking of which, I am not throwing away my shot. I am hosting Hamilton Trivia this Wednesday
Oh.
at Graffiti Junction in Thornton Park.
Oh,
We have reservations available right now because it is getting packed as we speak. I announced this about a month ago, and people are lining up for the Hamilton Trivia at Graffiti Junction.
like the
the play,
the play.
the musical from Broadway, of course, and giving over $100 in prizes. I have a little bit of memorabilia to give away, and possibly something big that night.
Oh, something big. Okay. Here we go.
I'm just gonna leave it at that.
Oh man. So
Thornton
hey,
Park,
look,
Graffiti Junction.
listen, I won't be at that Hamilton thing.
You're not gonna be in the room when it happens.
No, I have a bag of dicks to tend to that day, so I'm not gonna be there.
He does.
Hey man, thanks everybody for this week. It's been awesome. Good job, babe. You kicked some ass on the food this week. That
Yes,
was good.
Everybody loved it. It was awesome.
Did a great job.
Always. Always.
Great job to birthday buddy, even though she's in Jason's shit list right now.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, but,
But we still love her.
she's doing awesome out there, having a good time. And you know,
You're
there's
doing
a
a great job, Amanda.
there was a rat event that happened
Yeah.
last night. It's about rats.
Yeah. We'll talk about it later.
Hey, next time, hey, if I offended anybody, well, I told you to turn it off before we started.
That's a true
Bye.
story.
I said certified free, 7 days a week. Wet ass pussy,